Will Manny Machado be the true villain of the Red Sox in the 2018 World Series? My name is Mike Petralia. This is Nick Quaglia, and this is the Red Sox 2018 World Series preview report brought to you by 1-in-100. Go to 1in100.co now and register for your chance to win in a raffle tickets to some of the best sporting events and concert shows in town. Also register for your chance to win in a raffle tickets to the 2018 World Series here at Fenway Park. All right, Nick, we know that Manny Machado has a history with the Boston Red Sox, and it involved a certain sliding event with Dustin Pedroia, who obviously is not active for the World Series, but it involved a certain sliding event at second base at Camden Yards in 2017. Take us down memory lane.
All right, so Manny Machado spikes Dustin Pedroia, and then, all hell ensues. We have pitchers throwing at Machado. We have Matt Barnes throwing at Manny Machado's head. And then Manny Machado plays the victim card. It's my favorite part about Manny Machado. I mean, we've had a long-standing history with this guy. We know that he's been one of the villains of the MLB, slowly creeping up, mainly the AL East, but finally Major League Baseball fans are seeing that this guy is a villain. Every time that he does something negative, like spikes Dustin Pedroia, which in my opinion still very clearly on purpose. And then,
even though Pedroia actually defended him to a degree.
Yeah, which great for Dustin Pedroia. I still don't agree. And then the other night he's dragging his foot in hitting Jose Aguilar at first base, which he didn't need to do, and fans are booing him. My favorite part about Manny Machado is when he does this stuff, he then acts like he's the victim. He's like, oh, I don't know why people are doing this. Like when he spikes Dustin Pedroia and then our pitchers are throwing at him, he's like, he's mad and talking about how scummy the Red Sox are. No, you're the one who's causing these issues. People wouldn't be doing this if you weren't actually pulling these moves. But it's kind of a good thing for Major League Baseball, a little bit, because it's always nice to have a villain, and now he's spread the wealth between the American League and the National League.
I do not disagree with that, and recall what happened in game number 7 with Manny Machado.
Oh, Manny Machado. So in the final game, game 7, NLCS, he looks at the fans. The fans are booing him when he goes up to the plate, gets a base hit. It's a single. It's not even a double, triple, or home run. It's a single. He crosses first base, looks at the fans, and goes full-fledged Baker Mayfield and grabs his genitals towards the fans. And you can see the fans, some of the young fans, their eyes widen up. They're like, what just happened? Manny Machado is the true villain of Major League Baseball right now. And, I mean, not for nothing, if the rumors are true and he does become a New York Yankee next year, it's only going past the World Series, it's only going to spark up this rivalry a little bit more.
Okay, let's talk about Manny Machado, the threat in the middle of the Dodger lineup, which is what Alex Cora and the Red Sox scouting department, busy at work here at Fenway Park, is most concerned about. How can the Red Sox avoid Manny Machado doing damage in the middle of the Dodger lineup?
I think it's a massive advantage for the Dodgers to have traded for Manny Machado, not only against other teams, but especially against the Red Sox. If you look at the numbers, he's really had success over his career. In his first 2 years in the majors, he was hitting over 300 against the Red Sox. They've tamed him a little bit, so now he's balanced out over the past 5 years or so at about 270. But he hits the long ball very well against the Red Sox. For whatever reason, he tends to hit a home run when he plays the Red Sox. I think it's a major advantage, and it's somebody now. They've already got enough firepower in that offense in the Dodgers. And it's kind of the J.D. Martinez effect. Like, you only had to focus on getting a couple guys out. Now you have to pitch to other guys in the Dodgers lineup with the idea Manny Machado's coming up, so I have to get this guy out, because if I don't, Manny Machado can do some serious damage, maybe hit a 2-run home run if I don't get this guy out.
Yasiel Puig and Justin Turner, just two of the guys, and Jock Peterson, another, who can, if they're around Manny Machado in the lineup, which certainly Dave Roberts will have that in effect, I would assume, for the World Series. That's really what you're talking about right there.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So it was like with Mookie Betts last season without J.D. Martinez, which I just kind of touched on. With Mookie Betts, it was the pitchers could go after him or they could walk him because they knew there wasn't really that power threat that was coming up. Now, you can't just walk Justin Turner. You can't just walk Yasiel Puig and give him that base hit, because if Manny Machado does come up, now he's got men on base with a strong potential to knock them in with an RBI or a home run. He's a major threat in the middle of that lineup, and again, I think it is an underspoken about huge advantage for the Dodgers in this series.
All eyes will be on Manny Machado when the World Series opens up here at Fenway Park on Tuesday night, game number 1, followed by game 2 on Wednesday night at Fenway before the series shifts to the West Coast for games 3, 4, and possibly 5. We'll have you covered on CLNS Media, and follow us on Twitter at Red Sox CLNS. This Red Sox World Series preview report has been brought to you by 1in100. Go to 1in100.co now and register for your chance to win in a raffle tickets to the 2018 World Series here at Fenway, as well as tickets to some of the best concerts and sporting events in town. Outside Fenway Park, he's Nick Quaglia. I'm Mike Petralia, CLNS.